Alright, let me give you a little recap where I'm at. What I did, I got all these bolts drilled and put these in. I took my plasma cutter and I cut out the sheet for the top, and then I cut some little pieces to go in the shelf bottoms. And I got them tack welded in. So that's where we're at today. That's what we're going to start with. I'm going to throw some paint on the top of this. I bought some flat black paint, so I'm going to put it on the top. Then we're going to weld the sheet on the top, tack them into these. And that's where we're going to start at today. Okay, I got to make some brackets for my plasma table. This is some old junk steel from a tractor shipping crate, but I'm going to cut this off and try to make this into a bracket. I've got a bad spot in my bandsaw blade. I'm going to take one of these straps and weld it on here, and I can put a pin in there. I'm going to take these, mount them on the side of the toolbox over there, and then whichever way it works out, inside or outside, that'll go through there, and that'll give me a hinge point. I believe that'll work. So here's the top of the welding table. So I'll mount this up here where the top of this is exactly equal to the top of the welding table. Now when that folds up, that should be right. You think that'll work? Let me get these cleaned up, get a couple holes drilled in them, and then we'll see how it works. Alright, after a little trial and error, I got the bracket on, and then the welding table, or the cutting table, will be right even with the top of the welding table. I had to drill a couple extra holes. I may fill them in with welds. We'll see. Or I may just leave them as is. I don't know if you can see under there, but I'm going to put a little tack weld on these bolt heads to the bottom of this welding tabletop. I fabricated some brackets for my plasma cutter table. I've got them painted and drying. So we're going to start welding on these. We're just going to tack them down. In case I ever have to replace the top, I don't want to weld them good and solid. We're just going to put some tacks on it to hold it into place. Let me get my welder out and I'll be right back. Alright, so we're going to put some tacks in these and get it to hold into place. I'm not going to weld those down because this is going to be made to flip up like this. Matter of fact, I'm going to flip it up and see if I can't get in here and touch up some of these others from a little bit different angle. Alright, so now I'm ready to cut this grid off from my plasma cutting table. I've got my plasma cutter set for grid cutting. This has like 4 different settings on it. I've got a straight edge on there where it needs to be. So let's see if we can cut through this. This is not really that thick of stuff, but it's long. We're just about through. My tip may be bad. I think it's about time to change out my consumables, but I'm going to go ahead and cut this the rest of the way with my cutoff wheel. Well, let's see if we can break that off. No, that's some heavy duty stuff. Now we'll put a grinding wheel on it. We'll clean up the edge just a little bit. I've got some 1-inch tube here. I'm going to cut it into 4-inch pieces. And I'm going to make some cable wraps, cable hangers for this welding cart. We're going to use my bandsaw today. So these were in my scrap pile. That's from an old tractor shipping crate. What I'm going to do, I'm going to weld them together like this. Clean them up, weld them like this so it's L-shaped. And then I'm going to tack them onto the end of the cart here as a cord wrap for my cords. So let me get these cleaned up and straightened up, and then we'll tack them together. Okay, good enough. Should have done this before I painted it, but I forgot. The welder's going to go on the second shelf here, the plasma cutter on that one, but I'm going to put the welding cables right here, and then the plasma cutter tables right there, or cables right there. Those are turned in just a little bit, but that'll be okay. I'm all right with that. Okay, I'm going to sand my welding tabletop down with 80 grit, and then I'll finish it off with 120 or 220, whatever I got, and then I'm going to put a coating of WD-40 on it, and I need to get me some good anti-splatter something, whatever, put on there. All right, I'm just going to put some WD-40 on it right now. Give it a good liberal coat. Keep it from rusting. It's supposed to keep the slag from kind of sticking to it. We'll see. I'm also going to coat the top of these runs grates for the plasma cutting table. Well, there you go. What do you think about this redneck engineered welding cart? It's not perfect, but it'll suit my needs. Now I just need to find a place to put it in the shed to keep it out of the way. I've got some more welding projects coming up in the near future, so if you're interested in that, stop back by and see us. Hey, I do appreciate each and every one of you that have subscribed to the channel and are regular watchers, but do me a favor. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit that hype button as well. About 25% of my regular viewers are not subscribers. I'm trying to make it to that magic 1,000 subscriber mark so I can start earning some revenue. You know, I am retired and on a fixed income. I need all the help I can get. I do appreciate each and every one of you stopping by and checking out what we're doing. Be sure to stop back by Haggard Hill and see what we're up to next time. And as always, may the Lord bless you and your family.